What is up, guys? Back into there, another reaction to Shika no ko no ko no ko kushi tan tan. This time with episode 7. It was a really fun episode last night. It was actually one of my preferred episodes, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, obviously no idea what to expect today, but I am looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video for guys who like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Last episode was quite creepy as well, to be honest with you, but I kind of like that. Oh shit, a messenger. Deer collar. And what is that? What is deer collection? Is that like a modelling thing? We're going to be doing some deer modelling. Well, I saw a really awesome deer on my Twitter today. Not sure what was up with it, but its horns were super long, but there were so many kind of little, like, I call them twigs and branches. So many like branches coming off from them. There was like at least like 40 kind of spiky. Again, they're not spiky. Like, yeah, I don't know what they're called. These little kind of tree stump things, whatever. A little bit like that one we just saw, but just like 10 times as crazy. It was nuts. Never seen a deer like that. I also saw a video of a deer crossing the street in Japan. It's so funny. I've seen quite a few videos of the deer from Nara, and they all have a really, like, the Japanese habit of bowing their head. It's quite funny how deers, I can't imagine deers elsewhere in the world do the same thing. But a lot of the videos I've seen from the deer in Nara Park, they obviously greet people with the nod. I think they do that because they know they're going to get food if they do that. But even like the ones that like roam in the streets, like they, with no one around them, they were just like nodding their head. And I think it's like super interesting now, and animals learn to do that from a human. Again, it's obvious why animals will do things that gets them food. But it's so weird seeing Japanese people and deers being so polite to each other. Okay. So yeah, it's a little bit like modelling. Oh, it's not. Dog shows usually like competitive kind of stuff, right? Like they do like jumping and run out, see how fast they can run and stuff like that. Okay. Can you own a deer? And obviously zoos and stuff own deers, but are you allowed to, like, as a normal citizen, are you allowed to own a deer? I guess so, right? Deer blues. I was gonna say, I don't think I think I turned the music back on. Apologies, guys. Win. You know what? I'm going to take a wild guess right now. The prize for winning this is deer crackers. At a year's supply of deer crackers or something, isn't it? It makes sense that the prize would be for the deer. Like, the whole show's about deers. I think it's almost a bit unfair if the prize isn't actually for the good of the deer. Fuck. The whole story so far. There is last week's. What just happened? Yeah. Beers. And this is the time skip of the training arc. Why does anyone's leg need to be that high? Why? Okay, here. Looks like she's embracing it. Hey, you come on. This is not too embarrassing being caught doing as a woman, right? Not that embarrassing, especially for the image she wants to give up, wants to keep up. The Deer Cracker Shop owner. Oh, of course it is. The most loved man by all deer is the owner of the fucking snack shop. Of course. Yeah, that just kind of proves my. I mean, this is not real, but it just kind of proves my point with the whole nodding of the deer. It's like, yeah, they'll do whatever to get the snacks. This is the thing about animals. The animals don't actually really care about you. I mean, there's a sense of loyalty in like dogs and such, for example. There is like certain exceptions, but most animals, especially things like fish, like lizards, and probably deer and such as well. They see you as a human. They see you as they don't have emotions like we do. They don't think, oh look, there's my human. I love him so much. They're like, oh, this person give food. All good. Eat food. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that, or a lot of people just have like main character syndrome, where they think they can do anything to any animal and like touch any animal and love any animal and such. Where I was like, yeah, you're stupid. interfere with nature too much. Precious. I love the fact they actually got the people writing the comments to voice it. Well, is she the only deer? I mean, yeah, we saw her on the tree earlier, she was shaving her horns a little bit. But there's a few deer that visit this place. Healing. The angry president is healing. I mean, we've already seen a couple of these little kind of quirky things already, haven't we? As much as I do feel like this is an interesting, it is an interesting kind of premise for the show, isn't it? I think it is also quite limited in the amount you can do. Honestly, that looked like the deer I saw earlier that I was talking about with all the fucking things coming out. But yeah, like I said, I feel like it's kind of limited in a sense as well. We're already, like I just said, we're already kind of seeing some of the same jokes used. I feel like perhaps, much as this is focused on the deer, perhaps we don't always need to focus on the deer, if that makes sense. Again, that's like totally contradictory to what the show is. Like, the show is called My Dear Friend, but again, maybe like a focus on something else for a little bit would actually be beneficial to refresh the kind of formula. As I just said, we've seen a couple of the jokes already through this season. And we're in episode 7. Fucking hell, look at that. That's something from Higurashi. I'm not sure how much they're worth, but I think deer antlers probably are worth a little bit. So she can actually make quite the killing selling all this shit. Also, I think I did actually hear somewhere. Is it? I don't know if it's only. I think it's only male deer get antlers, right? It's either only male or female. I think it's only male deer get antlers. So does that mean Shika no Go is actually a guy? This old guy's doing well for himself lately. Is it? viral stream. Yeah, I hope we gotta meet this guy. He's doing well for himself. Legend of the deer community. Cafe Sparrow. I can't remember who he is exactly, but I think this guy voice acts in Spy Family, doesn't he? I think it might be Lloyd, but I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I do think it is, isn't it? Good at these types of roles. Konnichiwa. I kind of respect his dedication. Annie songs. It must be annoying if you were a person with those. There would be so, because they're not in your peripheral vision. It would be an absolute ball ache. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. That's his sister. Pretty cool. This is actually a lovely place, isn't it? Everything you could ever need is right in front of you. What's wrong with you, dear? Oh. Oh, that's handy. That's some nice desserts on there. I'll have the strawberry parfait. But of course it doesn't. Ikasembe. Ikasembe. I like that word. Ikasembe. Just get her some grass from outside, bro. Put a plate out. Oh, pain. Again, just go outside, just grab some grass, just chuck on the plate. I think deer eat grass as well, right? They were obviously eating something before humans started giving them fucking deer crackers, so I imagine so, yeah. They've invaded. And my auntie was talking about a thing called a monk jack the other day. I was like, what the fuck is a monk jack? Never heard of anything like that in my life. Apparently they're like in the UK. They're like only in her area. And I googled them. They're like little deer, but like with little spiky horns. They look pretty cute actually. But yeah, I never heard of it. Whatever the fuck a monk. I thought it was some kind of monkey. What the hell's a monk jack? I think it's actually munt jack. Yeah, I had to Google that. And I was talking to her about the other day. Saw that actually foxes are. I think they're like this guy. They're actually like looking to get almost like dogs. They're looking to be domesticated. Foxes might be an easier way of living for them, or something along those lines. I think foxes could make a pretty cute pet actually. Nice. Ramblings of a deer. Whenever I hear that word, I always think of that fucking scene from Hunter x Hunter with Bonolenov. I don't know why. That was actually quite nice, wasn't it? That's not that weird. I think so, yeah, she probably just maybe felt a little bit left out. That's what the issue was. So yeah, decent episode today. Like I said, I feel like the formula, I wouldn't say it's growing stale, but we're definitely seeing repetition in the jokes, aren't we? Like I wouldn't say they'll like hit their limit, but the fact that we are seeing like the same jokes just in slightly different situations doesn't bode too well. I can't remember it. Is this anime original? I think it is. I can't imagine there's like I think I would have heard if there was source material for this before this was released. But I do find that does happen a little bit with kind of anime originals. They usually start out really strong and then end up kind of going downhill a little bit. Don't get me wrong, it's not going downhill massively. Shika no Kotan. But again, it just doesn't bode too well with it hearing the same jokes. So yeah, there is this is anime original, I do believe. So also with it being anime original, you never know what you're gonna get. Like with show that has source material, you kind of have an understanding of when it does get worse or when it does have a good arc or a bad arc. For example, with this, again, it could actually just get absolutely amazing in the last 4 episodes or so. Again, I haven't seen too many like that. Like I said, I think it's like Wonder Egg Priority and like show sim to that Jellyfish that aired last season, which started out fantastically. I feel like that actually fell off a little bit at the end, especially Wonder Egg Priority fell off a hell of a lot at the end of that season. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, decent episode today. There's some fun little moments in here. I think especially the start was actually quite fun, but like I said, we just kind of slightly repetitive in some of the jokes here. I feel like maybe some of I don't really know how you would kind of address this as well, to be honest with you. It's like there's not really too much else you can do with Nokotan other than what we've kind of already seen. Like you put her in a different situation. And the situation we saw today was actually pretty cool and fun towards the end here. I did like that a little bit, but I think that is the limit of what you can do, isn't it? Like with almost seeing everything, you actually it might actually need to have a bit of seriousness in some of like. Again, I know it's like a gag anime and such, but it might need a bit of seriousness just to. Also, how the hell is this PG-13 with creepy ass shit like what we saw last week? with skin coming off and stuff. Like, how the hell is that a thing? I guess that's just animal nature, but it was literally like a human being doing it, so that was creepy as hell. But yeah, that's beside the point. As I was saying, I think we might actually need a bit of seriousness to actually kind of maybe progress things and relationships and dynamics a bit further, because as I said, it's just like we're just kind of seeing the same old kind of gags play out with she could go like taking her head off, taking the antlers off, the antlers growing. Like, we've seen that all before, so yeah, there wasn't too much new in today's episode other than this new bartender character, which was quite fun. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this episode down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy that, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Yeah, hopefully we'll have a little bit more of a unique episode next week, so I'll see you guys then, and have a good rest of your day.